It's your girl Neek from Neek at Night, and we are fresh off of a very legendary versus battle between Gucci and Jeezy. It was definitely legendary. It started off ultra super disrespectful, and it ended on a coming together note. I feel like they played us the whole time. They knew it was cool between them, but the tensions was high and it kept us entertained. They definitely did what we call putting on a show. They put on a show for us, even though the beef was squashed before it even started, period. Like, they put on a show for us. The tensions were high. You can cut the tensions with a knife. And knowing that, like, looking back at it now and knowing that they ain't really beefing right now, I feel like they did a really good job at putting on a show.
I thought it was so fun. I thought it was the best versus battle of 2020. It had me twerking for like 2 hours. I don't even twerk. I had so much fun watching it. I definitely think that Gucci came out with that old Gucci. He definitely was throwing shots in the beginning. I definitely feel like Jeezy was trying to be like, the mature one, like, but it was extremely entertaining. It was so nostalgic. It just took me back to, like, I was in 2005 and the 2010s and whatever. It was amazing. I'm a big Gucci fan. I love Jeezy. I love when he played Air Forces, but Gucci's my guy. So I mean, at the end, I want to give him a tie because I really like respect how they came together and did so icy. And like, anybody that knows the history of like Gucci and Jeezy knows how much that was a big deal about it being on Gucci's album and all of that, and the beef behind all of that. So that was like a real legendary moment in hip hop, and I'm just glad that they did that and that we was able to watch it. So it was great. It made my whole night. Like, I'm just like floating
Yeah,
right now.
it definitely was a legendary battle. Like, it definitely was, like, it's one of them battles like where it just really kept you on edge. It kept you tuned in, and it kept you like basically trying to see what happens next. And to
Yeah,
see how they ended it was beautiful.
it
And
was
I was
beautiful.
like, y'all knew y'all wasn't beefing the whole time, but y'all kept us on the edge of our seats and y'all
Right.
gave us a good show. So
It
I
was
really, I
good.
really respected that
I
for sure.
did. I thought it was funny the shots they were throwing at each other. I was on the edge of my
Yeah.
seat. I was like, are they gonna fight in the back? Like, what's about to happen? And then when Jeezy was like, nigga, I was like, oh, like, he getting mad, he's getting mad. They wouldn't take their
The looks
coats
they
off
was
for a
giving
minute.
each other.
Yeah, I was like, oh, they about to fight, please don't, but that was so good. It was so good. So that's just what I wanted to say. I can't even explain how much fun I had by myself just watching this. So I hope that everybody that watched it had a good time. Like, this is a great moment in hip hop for like any hip hop fan, any trap music fan. This was awesome.
Right. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. My guy, champs of everything. What's up, Alfila? You know
Hey,
what? You know what Yogi and Nate meant to me. You know what my Uncle Willie meant to me. Like, you already know. You was there through it all. But what you think of the battle?
hey, I gotta say this just real quick. I know you want to get off that, but come on, man. You know Big Yogi, my nigga Nate the Great. Come on, that's my heart. You feel what I'm saying? You know I roll with the Davenports till the wheels fall off. San
Yeah,
Bernardino,
man.
the whole Zions, the whole thing, right? Much love.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Rest in
Oh
peace
my
to my brother.
God.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Now about this battle right here, I'm gonna tell you like this. Atlanta helped us win the presidential election. You feel me? And it might have just helped us right now get over all this black on black gangster rap crime and stuff that's going on in this music. So if you're in Atlanta right now and you can see me and you can hear me, I don't care if you're on the west side off Howell Mill Road, off Old Nat, out there in College Park, or if you way in Alpharetta, or wherever you at, you on the east side right now, you know what I'm talking about? Come on, man, off Memorial Drive, you over there off Glenwood Road, come on now. Y'all stand up, man. Atlanta GA did it real big. You know what I'm saying? We out here on the West Coast, but I always say CA to GA. You feel what I'm saying? And I ain't got nothing but love for the respect for Atlanta GA right now. And that move that them two boys pull right now, classic. That's, man, they changed the whole thing up in hip hop right now. That's what's supposed to be going on in hip hop right now. You feel what I'm saying? It was bigger than the versus battle. It was something. It was a win for the culture. It was a win for Jeezy. It was a win for Gucci Mane, and it was a win for us as a hip hop community and as a people. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep. All right, so we're gonna bring on some guests. Chris Beats said that Jeezy was gonna take it before it started, right? That's who you
I did.
for. So how do you feel watching the battle? What do you feel like? Do you feel like he put it down for the A? Do you feel like what you feeling about the battle?
All right, so first things first, there will never be another battle to compare to that one. That will be the greatest battle we will ever see. That was crazy. You hear me? Crazy. Okay, I had to battle 16-4 Jeezy. Now let me tell you why I had it 16-4 Jeezy. Remember, they did 20 songs.
20 songs. Wait. So you saying who got 16?
Jeezy. Jeezy got 16.
So you saying out of the battle, Gucci Mane only got 4 wins.
4 wins. And the reason I put it as 4 wins, I gave Gucci the first round because I didn't think he was going to just go for the head like that.
He started off super disrespectful. He came in super disrespectful.
When I say my chest got tight, I was like, oh, this might go left for real. So I give him the first round. And after that, Jeezy was just smacking him with hits and street classics. And but street classics that were hits.
These hits being old though. Like Gucci Mane kept sending shots at him because the hits were old.
That was his only defense though. So what, they're old. See, like Jay-Z got a bunch of old hits, but they're timeless. Come on now, 15 years later, in the city of Atlanta, Georgia, the South, we're still going to be bumping these two. That's hands down. We're going to be playing their music. I don't care how old it is. But yeah, Gucci, he had the street hits and all that. But like I said, Jeezy had street hits that were commercial hits too. Like, come on now, like people in other regions of the country and the world recognize those hits. Now, I did have to take away a point from Gucci when he played The Truth. That was another moment when my chest got tight as hell. And I know you stated that you thought they were cool before the battle started. I don't know if you guys saw on the video, but when The Truth came on, if you look on Gucci's side, you see security slowly coming in like that. I'm like, oh, it's really about to go. And then, of course, the infamous line from that song.
That, but I feel like that's part of the theatrics, and I feel like that was part of the show. But go ahead.
No, that was real.
No, that was real. You gotta understand. A lot of people got hurt off this beat or the beef between those two, East Side, West Side. Because I live in the city. You know what I'm saying? So we used to go to this club called Club Primetime on the East Side, and you walk in there. You got the stage, the floor, and the crowd's divided. So you got your East Side people on one side, West Side on the other. And the DJ already knew, okay, if I'm gonna play some Gucci, I better play some Jeezy. Because if I don't, it's going down. You know what I'm saying? So back to the diss record, he's playing it, and you can see security slowly walk in behind Gucci. And then when Gucci said that line, go dig your partner, I bet he can't say ish. If you look at Jeezy face, I don't know. That wasn't no act. That wasn't no act. But I felt like Jeezy did a very good job keeping his cool, turning it positive. And then, of course, at the end, they performed so icy. And let me say this, too. Now, look, they squashed their beef officially. Gucci was like, yo, I take the peace offering. We good. I respect you. All that good stuff. With that being said, Atlanta's about to run hip-hop for another 20, 30 years. It ain't going nowhere.
Man, Cali coming up in that thing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey,
Cali
check it though. I used to live in Cali.
Cali coming up in that thing somewhere.
I used to live in Cali. Shout out to Dago. I used to stay out there. I rock with Cali hard. I used to stay out there for real.
Where's you said you was in Dago?
Yeah, Oceanside, Chula Vista.
That's what's up.
I rock with him heavy. SoCal, yes. It's love out there.
When you say prime time, you talking about Mama's prime time, right?
Mama's prime time, yes.
I used to be off in that joint, man, 2, 3 in the morning. You feel me?
Yes, absolutely.
I was out in Atlanta deep, man. Me and the homies who was out there.
Oh yeah, definitely a good time, man. The people in Atlanta show love, but when it came to Gucci, Jeezy, it was just different. It was just different. Not to disrespect either or, because somebody out there knew them, and with that disrespect came with huge consequences. So hey, it was what it was, but like I'm just so glad they came together, man. Like Atlanta won.
Atlanta
All
won.
right, thank you.
Y'all won tonight, bro.
Yeah, man. In the
All
city about to
right.
be crazy tonight. They at compound right now.
Well, that means you better get your way to compound. Well, be safe. Be safe.
Nah,
Be
I got
safe.
court
Hey,
in the
be
morning. I
safe
can't go to
wherever you
compound
do.
tonight.
All
I got court in
right.
the morning. I
Thank
can't
you,
do
Chris.
that.
Thank you for coming through.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Shamika, what you think about the battle?
What up, Nick?
What's
Man, it
up?
was legendary. It was nice. It was some heat. I thought I would have had to call Jesus on speed dial. I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh my God, did he say that? And then Gucci just came out with the heat. I was like, oh, this is about to be dope, you know. But at the end of the show, it showed that the culture it means more than the street stuff, especially with the guys we just lost in the community, you know, and hip hop. It definitely shows that we could do this. You know, we can overcome all this beef, but all in all, I say Gucci won. I gotta give it to Gucci. I'm sorry. That was my choice. I gotta give it to Gucci.
All right. Thank you,
I
Tramika.
respect that. I respect that.
All right.
All right. Neat. Well, Radalano.
Hello.
What's up? Who you feel like you went with overall after the beef then
You know,
settled?
you remember when I said, "Hey, hey," but man, I don't know. I don't know. Like
I'm saying post battle, you said who you felt was
I
gonna
did.
take.
I said
But
Jesus.
who do you feel took it now that you watched it?
Man, that's tough. That's tough. I don't know.
Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say. Um, I'm gonna say Gucci. Honestly. But I'm gonna give it as far as the rap songs and all that and have the crowd hype. I'm gonna say Gucci. But as far as what Jeezy did, I think that meant more because he took the bigger man role of trying to bring everybody together. Even though Gucci was shooting shots at him, he swallowed his pride and he still stood up as a grown man and we in this for the people. This ain't about us. You know what I'm saying? And then at the end, he the one that stepped up to the plate to squash it too. So I will give it to Jeezy as far as that part. Overall, to Jeezy.
I agree with that, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you,
Because that,
Radalano.
because that takes a grown man. You know what I'm saying? That takes a
Yeah.
grown man. So I'll give him that because it's about the culture. It ain't about, like you said, all the people that died and stuff. We ain't got time to be showing them no beef. You know what I'm saying? Somebody had to step up to the plate, and Jeezy did that. So salute.
All right. Thank you for coming through. Okay, so you got the snowman on there.
Yeah.
I guess that's your verdict. Oh,
Yeah. It wasn't too much. My thing is, I'm gonna put it like this: when you getting drilled in the mouth and you punch a nigga in his nuts in the boxing ring, you lost.
all right, wait. I'm gonna stop you right there. Make sure no curse words
Excuse my
fly
language.
out.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, babe. No, yeah, look. But when
Go ahead.
how they said, when you punch below the belt, or when Mike Tyson bit Holyfield ear, they got disqualified. It wasn't even about bringing up some man's this, that $10,000 sackcloth suit you was wearing. Looked like it wasn't even worth $20. It's just like, come on, he went all out the way because he knew he knew it was a rap. Come on.
So your vote is for GC,
Jeezy
obviously.
had what Gucci Man about to drop? Another mixtape. You 40 years old. Drop an album. I ain't heard a classic album from Gucci. I used to hear Gucci all the time. I can't remember anything that was good than I'm a Star. He didn't play that. If he'd have played I'm a Star and got it, it was time to turn the club up. Y'all in the club. It ain't like y'all in a back alley fighting. Y'all in Magic City, strip club. My whole thing, I'm sitting there like, damn, I'm waiting for him to put I'm a Star on so the strippers can jump out. Oh, I got the blicky. Well, we can just sit outside right now. You done lost. You 40 years old. Gucci, well, how they said the difference between Jeezy and Gucci, Jeezy showed elevation. Gucci is the Pookie and Ray Ray that's 40 years old still acting like he's 20.
Ray Ray.
Oh yeah, and he the perfect. He not. That's not even the real Gucci that stepped in the ring. That was a clone. We ain't even gonna get into all that.
Oh man.
We ain't even gonna get. Go how they said Gucci. How they said Gucci got some cuts. I can't take nothing away from Gucci, but the way how they said he handled himself when it came to actually going for the culture and actually getting down. I mean, Gucci got some cuts that he should have played. That it'd have been a tie. Gucci lost coming in. He lost at least 10 songs straight. I mean, you got them. I don't remember. I don't know nobody that's my age that was bumping Gucci back in the day, still bumping them songs and calling them classics. No.
All right.
I mean,
well,
Gucci, yeah, Gucci, yep. Before I leave, yeah, Gucci got the streets, but you got to understand, you can own the streets. I'm trying to own the world. That's the only difference in them. Leave it at that. Gucci won. Gucci lost.
You was feeling when Jeezy said he owned half of Atlanta.
Jeezy said that.
I have family down there. I see Jay Jenkins all over the place. I don't see Rajic Davis nowhere. Rajic Davis don't even own the trap house that he was rapping out of. So my thing is, yeah, Gucci lost. Gucci lost. How they said Gucci is for the crowd. Jeezy was about elevate. What you look at where Gucci at and Jeezy at right now. Jeezy ain't got to be on social media. All right, come on, you see what's going on. Yeah,
all right,
you about to look at that. I love you. Love you, Nick. Y'all have fun.
Wait. You about to make me dizzy with all these head shakes now. Like,
no, because I was getting hyped because everybody talking about like
you shaking your head left and right. You making me dizzy, boy.
You man, making they pissing me off. They pissing me off. I'm sorry. I apologize.
All right, thank you for chiming in.
All righty.
All right. He over here making me dizzy. I'm like,
he was gonna take that ponytail off.
That ponytail was about to come smooth off. Like,
it was hanging on, wasn't it?
Hey, how y'all doing?
What's up? Who you got?
I'm going for. I'm put like this. I love both of them, but for tonight, how the show went down, Jeezy won. And before y'all did y'all little break, I was going for Gucci. Cause at the end of the day, they could have kept on going. Gucci got some way more hits that they did not play that would have killed the whole show. It's not about
the hits that you got, it's about what you play in the battle.
That's true too. And I felt like Gucci was doing some low blows, coming out with the Truth song. Yeah, I mean it was just too much. I felt like low key he could have came out way harder with them same old shit from Kicking the Dough, from the kitchen, all that old shit. He could have came out with that first before he.
No curse words, Sade.
I'm sorry, and my name's Saida. Be correct.
Saida.
All right. Saida right here from Illinois.
Don't curse on this mother effer, whatever your name is. Okay.
From the Midwest, but from the Midwest, we love both of them. But all I said, yeah, Gucci lost tonight, but I'm still a Gucci fan. He could have came way harder with his songs tonight. Period. So yeah, I'm agreeing. Jeezy won this battle tonight.
I heard that. Shout out to Saida.
I know that's right. Hey, that's okay. Have a beautiful night though.
All right, you too, Saida.
All right.
Mr. Omega, you coming back? What's your thoughts now on a Oh shit, he left out. What happened? All right, we're gonna go to Winter. What's up, Winter? I seen you getting that lip gloss popping in the background. What's up? I can hear you say. You gotta cut it off in the back. All right, you got it playing in the back and it's throwing you off. Come back when you cut off the background. Fred?
Hey, what up, Nick?
What's up? You awake? You
Uh,
awake? You awake? Open your eyes. What's going on?
yeah, I'm good.
Big Fred, what you do, baby?
I can't call it, man.
Say,
Look,
hey, Big Fred, you laid back like a player, man.
yeah,
Yeah,
look at us when you talking to us. I can't. I don't look at us.
yeah. Can you see?
All
Can you
right.
see me?
All right. Go ahead.
Okay. But yeah, that was Gucci Mane hands down from presentation, uh, confidence, ego. I used to like Jeezy and his his street repertoire turned out to be fraudulent, and he lost a lot of cool points. So with that street stuff, and a lot of people don't realize that was a real beef where a life was taken, where Gucci Mane was facing life in prison, and he beat the charge on self-defense, and he put it in song format, and behind the scenes, they negotiated to make that song the truth. Gucci had to play it. I knew he was gonna play it. And yeah, he took little digs, but Gucci Mane, if you know him and you're a real hip hop fan, you know Gucci Mane is unstable like that. So some of that is to be expected. But again, it's battle. And a lot of us don't really understand the concept of war. So, but anyway, yeah, Goo Wop won it, hands down.
All
Hey,
right.
Fred,
Fred.
Huh?
what you sipping on over there, man?
Man, I'm full of that hen.
You see what I'm on, right?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
he
yeah,
off the hen dog.
I'm on that light, man.
yeah,
I'm on that light. You over there on that dark, man?
yeah. I'm in Louisiana, man. We do that brown heavy.
All right, all right.
All right. Thank
Uh-huh.
you, Fred. Thank you for coming
Uh,
through. We're gonna go to Maxine.
Yes. Hey,
What you
Nick.
thought? What you think? Hey, boo.
Hey, champ of everything. Okay, Nick, I've been watching you for just a short while. I like your show. I had to call and give you
Thank
guys
you
my
for coming in.
feedback. Okay, so I love Jeezy. Okay, 2005, I got a 15-year-old daughter. That summer, July 9th, she was born. That July, that's all I heard was Thug Motivation all summer. Okay, so I know every song on that album. That's my cut. I think they both did decent. I think that Jeezy came with the right music, even if it was from back in the day. It was classic music. I don't think that Gucci's music was classic music. It was strip club music. And I guess since he was in the Magic the strip club, he played music for the strip club. I think that Jeezy got him good as far as music. I think he got him good as far as character too, because Gucci's been going on this, he went on that little tour of I'm changing myself, I'm doing better, I'm vegan, this and that. But your true colors come out. You can only pretend to be somebody you're not for so long. And I think tonight he showed his true colors. You know, I mean, we can't fault him for feeling the way he feel about somebody allegedly trying to end his life. So you can't tell a person how long to feel a certain way about that. So I understand that point. But at the end of the day, I feel like Jeezy was the better man. I think he carried a good message with all the violence that's been going on with the rappers, with the killing, with the deaths. I think
Yep.
that he really came to be an example tonight, and he showed a lot of growth, and I big him up for that. But I love Jeezy. I feel like they had me hot in here. This was a free concert. This was legendary. They should have charged us for what we saw tonight. That was good stuff. So
Hey, Max.
I mean, don't mistake it. They getting a check because that was playing on Apple. They had some rock
No.
endorsements. They getting
right,
paid.
I know they getting paid, but I feel like I should have paid them. I feel like I should have paid them to see it. That was good stuff tonight.
That was the
I haven't
best
even
concert of
watched.
the year, wasn't it?
Still to see it. You paid them because they're getting paid.
Well, they deserved it. They made their money. They deserved every dollar. Okay. I think this is the best versus battle I've seen. I haven't really watched many of them. I might have clicked in for a few minutes and been like, nah. But tonight I watched that all the way through. Had my little wine mixed with my Mad Dog. That's my little secret concoction.
Wine mixed
Not
with
the Mad
Mad
Dog.
Dog.
Mad Dog. That's my little concoction.
I'm gonna need you to go to bed. You doing too
I
much.
can't go to bed. I'm still on cloud 9 off of the show. I can't even go to bed. I'm gonna be tired as heck in the morning, man. They need to do this on Fridays. People gotta work, man.
I need you to go to sleep. You said wine mixed with Mad
Mixed
Dog.
with Mad Dog.
You doing
Yes.
too much.
Thank me later.
So much. I ain't thanking you later because I ain't trying it. That's too much. That
It's
is
the bomb meat.
I'm not doing it. That's Mad Dog 2020 is enough on its
There
own.
she go. Look. She got it too.
She got the mix ready. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm good on that mix. All right. Thank you, Maxine.
Much love.
All right.
Much love.
I ain't
Yeah,
about
she
to
going.
try no Mad Dog mixed with wine. Heck
Oh my
no.
goodness.
Willie B,
That's like
what's up?
What's goody?
What's up? What you think about the battle?
You already know my boy Jeezy won, yo.
All right. So you feel like Jeezy took it. Why is that?
Yeah, Gucci and Claire, yo.
All right, elaborate. Come on now. You're going to need a little bit of a vocabulary if you're going to call in. I need more than 2 words now, Willie.
Yeah, y'all know. I'll let you.
That's all you. Oh, Willie only got.
That's it. Willie over there linked out.
Willie only got 2 words for us. First of all, if you're going to call in, I don't want you to be long-winded. I don't want you to talk forever. But I do expect you to give me more than 3 words. Like, come on. Like, you got to give me more than 3 words. Like, holla at you. Whoa, that. Nigga, what? You making me curse. I ain't trying to curse.
He over there linked out, boy. He say his boy Jeezy got down tonight. He ready to go sleep.
I'm gonna need him to give me a couple of more characters in that sentence. Like, come on. Goodness. All right.
I know happy his boy Jeezy got down though.
No cursing. Yvette, what's up?
Hey, thank you for letting me on. I want to commend both of them, first of all.
Yep.
They have so long for coming together and doing this for us, for the culture. It was nice. It was epic. I appreciate Tim and Swift for doing it for us. I honestly think that Jeezy won. I'm an old head. I think that
you feel like Jeezy won, you said?
I think that Jeezy won. Your boy, like when he took his coat off, he was a little nervous or something. I don't know. He started clowning, like, I don't know, like he knew he was in trouble or something. So, but at the end of the day, like I said, I commend them for coming together and doing it. You know, it was a versus thing. It was for the community. It was for the culture, and it was a good thing. They shook hands at the end. They deaded the beef, and that's what a lot of people do right about now.
You're right about that. That was a good observation, Yvette.
All right, thank you for coming through, mamas.
Appreciate you guys.
All right.
Yeah, she got that right.
Now we're gonna go to Trey from Trey and Nene. He got a YouTube channel. What's up?
Hey, Nick. You know we
in the A right now.
You know we in the A.
Yeah, you in the A. Go to Trey from
Trey. It's going crazy here.
You ain't at Compound.
Hey, Nick. You know we.
Right now. You gotta cut it off in the background. It's echoing.
It's going crazy here. Do I need to turn something down, Nick?
Yeah, you gotta echo.
Oh, you know what?
You gotta cut it off in the background. It's echoing.
It's going crazy. How was that? Let me see. Do I need to turn something down, Nick?
All right, Trey, I'm gonna come back. Get it together. Jermaine?
Hey, how y'all doing?
What's up?
How you doing, man?
So I honestly think Jeezy took it though. I was watching, like I forgot it was going on. I ended up getting on, and I had watched it was going towards the end, and I was watching it, and like just the way Gucci was coming, I'm like, he kind of threw me off. I like Gucci, but I just felt like Jeezy took it all the way. I feel like he was just more manly about it and just more manly about everything. But I like how they came together at the end and they did their thing.
All right. Thank you, Jermaine. Where you calling from?
Cincinnati.
Okay.
Cincinnati, Ohio in the house. All right.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. We see you. All right. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
All right. All right.
My
Trey,
boy
what's
Fred
up?
at
What's
11
up?
at night.
What's going on? What's going on?
What's up, Trey?
Who you got in the battle? Who took it?
Gucci all the way.
All right. How you feel like Gucci took it?
Because he came with the same passion. You know, I'm from St. Louis, so if you're gonna say did somebody behind their back, you better say it in front of their face. So Gucci, you know, came with the same energy he did 10, 20 years ago. And I feel like, you know, at the end of the day, both of them won at the same time because both of them amended beef and nobody got killed at the end. So I'm happy about that. And this the first versus battle that I feel like they made a change for the people.
All right. Thank you, Trey. Thank you for coming through.
No problem.
All right. All right. So we're going to go back to Trey from Trey and Nene. Hopefully you cut down all the background noise. Give me a thumbs up if you did before I click you on. Give me a thumbs up in the background. All right. All right. We good? We good? Noise. Give me a thumbs up if you did before it's still echoing. It's still echoing, Trey. You got something playing. I'm gonna come back. Ashley, what's up?
Yo, what's up, y'all? Hey, y'all. Listen.
Hey,
What's
boo.
happening, Ashley?
Listen. Okay. Jeezy. Oh, look. That was a good versus. Gucci Man took it. I'm sorry. I'm ignorant sometimes. And I love the ignorance. You know what I'm saying? He kept the same energy. And you know what he did? He is so childish and petty, and I love it. He dropped the truth again on YouTube right when Versus was going. The diss track that he have against Jeezy, he dropped it again during the Versus battle. So he kept the same energy. I love it. I love it. He killed it. I mean, I think Gucci won off of disrespect. He kept the same energy.
So you said he won off of disrespect. That's
yeah,
what carried
I'm
him.
petty like that because my whole thing is this: once you don't like somebody, you don't like them. You know what I'm saying? And of course, they did it for business, made it seem like they squashed it at the end, but the energy is still the same. It's deep between Jeezy and Gucci, and I honestly think that Gucci only took that versus battle to disrespect Jeezy. Cause I don't know if anybody know the history in the chat, but he was doing.
I went over the history in my pre-show.
Okay,
So you
all right.
must have missed the pre-show.
Yeah,
I went over
did.
that.
I'm sorry.
But, all right, so all of y'all viewing this after show, be sure to check out the pre-show because the pre-show I went down and I broke down the beef, how it started, and what each person had to say leading up.
Yeah, and when Gucci started talking about smoking on Homeboy,
oh,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? I was like,
that was killer. That was killer right there.
Yeah, I was shocked. I was like, I was like, he on 1,000. Like,
man.
He just didn't give no okay. I know not to curse, so but
thank you.
He went to the left with that one though.
He did. He kept the same energy, and I love that. He wasn't fake about it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it's all about. But you know, they kept it cool, calm, and collective, and kept pushing, and did that song at the end. That's what it's all about. But yeah, I got Gucci winning off to the disrespect. Cause listen, once you my enemy, you always my enemy. Period. I don't rock. We could be cordial, but once I don't rock with you, I don't rock with you. Period.
Okay? All right. Thank you, Ashley.
Later, y'all.
All right. Peace.
Later.
All right, Judah King.
Oh snap!
No cursing. No cursing. Go ahead.
No, I said oh snap. I said oh snap.
All right.
I know them rules. I ain't trying to get cut off. But I feel like Jeezy won the battle, and I just wanted to make a comment to the auntie that was drinking the Mad Dog 2020. First of all, she's wilding. That's crazy. Nobody's drinking that. She was saying that she was saying that how Jeezy was keeping it classy and all of that, and I see a lot of people they keep bringing that up. But like, if the shoe was on the other foot, Jeezy would have been on the same type of time that Gucci Man was on. I think Jeezy, like, he wanna put it behind him and all that, but you tried to have this man off. So it's up and it's stuck. Like, he's never gonna like you. Like, he did it for business reasons, but I hope everything goes well at Compound tonight. May everybody be safe. But Gucci Man and Jeezy, they did it for the culture, but Gucci ain't never he's never going to be cool with Jeezy. Like, you tried to kill the man. Come on now. It's not happening. But I got Jeezy winning the battle.
All right.
Straight up.
Thank you, Judah King.
All right.
All right. Nita, what you thinking?
Hey, Neek.
Hey.
Okay, so this was epic. Okay, this was definitely a historical moment. Now, with that being said, I would say the culture won, but when you're talking about the battle, Jeezy won hands down.
So are
Gucci
y'all
Mane-
saying Jeezy won by a landslide? Because before the battle, it was Gucci Jeezy, Gucci Jeezy, Gucci Jeezy, Gucci Jeezy. It was
No.
split down the middle. Now it's sounding like by a landslide, y'all saying Jeezy won.
Jeezy won hands down. When you talking about song for song, the just the music itself from the era in which they were playing the music from. Gucci just kept trying to hear that, oh, play that new stuff, play that new stuff. We sick of that old stuff. But to be honest, people want to hear the versus battle for y'all old music, y'all. All of that stuff, like that's the history in y'all come up. So that's what people really want to hear. You get what I'm saying? Gucci have a little bit more newer songs than Jeezy. So when you do the Gucci and the Jeezy, you want to hear all of the old stuff, all of the old hits. Yeah, you want to hear the beef. Now, for me, song for song, hands down, Jeezy won. Gucci so disrespectful. The fact that he did that whole True song and then he added a little extra sauce to it, talking about him smoking on your homeboy, and that right there was too much. The fact that he's talking about his clothes cost 10 bands, he got on $5 million worth of jewelry. I mean, that right there was so childish. Jeezy showed growth. And to be honest, for the younger generation that's looking up, I would prefer for them to look up to somebody like a Jeezy, somebody that's elevating and that's showing growth, opposed to somebody like a Gucci that's talking about how much his clothes cost, how much jewelry he got on, and then still talking about the murder that happened a few years back. You get what I'm saying? Because that's not really showing growth. Like, people know that happened. And one thing to sing the song, but when he added that little extra sauce on the end of it, which kind of like, made Jeezy feel some type of way, which I would have feel some type of way too. It took a lot for Jeezy to kind of like, I'm not gonna get too extra. I'm doing this for the culture. That's why Jeezy kept saying, yo, Nick, listen here. I extended this olive branch because I wanted to do it for the culture. That takes a lot for somebody, because Jeezy probably feel like he's the reason why his homeboy, ended up dead in the situation. And the fact that the person that he was beefing with throw it back up in his face at a battle, that has to take a lot. So for me, I'm gonna give it to Jeezy hands down. He did it for the culture. I like that they did the.
I mean, I'm gonna pause you right there. I hear what you're saying, but let's be real. If somebody sent somebody, it don't matter if somebody sent somebody to kill you. Now, this is allegedly that it was Jeezy. If somebody sent you somebody to kill you and you pop them and by kill or be killed rules, are you really gonna forgive them? Like, you saying like that's something that somebody is not going to forget. Like, that's something like, yeah, we could be cool. Yeah, you could be the bigger man, but you sent somebody to kill me, my G. Like, that's not something that every guy is just gonna get over. So I myself personally, I watched the battle. I feel like it was definitely intense, but to try to say that he's supposed to get over somebody being sent to kill him, I feel like that's a little bit, I don't know. I just don't see that, because if you send somebody to kill me, I mean, and then you say the other person is a bigger man because they're approaching it a certain way, I don't know how I would feel about that. I don't know.
But Nick, he didn't send nobody to kill Gucci.
Like I said, it's alleged, but go ahead.
He sent them for the chain. When Jeezy rapped his song, he says, I got 10, he said, I got 10K for anybody that can get Gucci chain. So he didn't put 10K on Gucci head. He put 10K on Gucci chain. And we're not gonna act like these rap dudes not doing this right now. Oh, you go get that nigga chain, come back with it, and they around here flashing these dudes chains saying, I got your chain and all this other type of stuff. That's what he did. It went from that and it escalated.
Okay.
So I get
Hey,
what you're
Nita, let
saying.
me put this in there real quick.
Uh-huh.
The way I see it is like this. You catering to two different fan bases, right? Okay, Gucci is more, he got a street fan base. He got like a drug dealing culture fan base. He got a gang banging fan base. You know, Gucci man, you know, he about to marry your girl from the Real TV show. He about to be the vice president of Def Jam Records. He's more of a corporate guy now. So, you know, at the same time, he couldn't be ignorant. He couldn't put on that type of face because he's in more of a corporate structure. His money comes more through like, you know, the corporate pipeline. You know, he got real estate. He's dealing with people of that nature.
Right.
You know, Gucci man get paid off of, I'm a real street guy. I'm going to keep it street. I'm going to say what I want to say. I'm going to be a loose cannon. So I just think that they both was catering to their own different fan bases more than just, you know, I can't just say, you know, it was all from the heart. I think a lot of it was, you know how you get your money? I know how I get my money. I know who the fans are that's rooting for me and listening to me. And the same with Jeezy. He know the type of people that he dealing with and the lines that he can't cross, you know? And I think that's kind of why it played out the way it played out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right. Thank you, Nita, for chiming in. We're going to go to the next.
All right.
All right. Martell or Martrell. What's up?
I want to say is somebody put 10 bands on a chain. It's a lot of things come with that. You know, they can either take either take your life for that chain or just get the chain. But most likely they come for your life too. On top of that, Gucci won. You know, to me, you know what I'm saying? Because it could have been a lot more hits he could have played that was currently. Because he got come on. It's no.
We can't talk about the hits that he got. We got to talk about the versus battle and the hits that he played.
Battle, I feel like he kept it kosher, so he wouldn't overdo that, man. You know what I'm saying? I guess they probably worked it out that hey, we're gonna stay around this year range type of deal. That's the way I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? But I always been a Gucci fan. You know what I'm saying? Gucci, if he would have had more time out before he changed his life, yeah, he would have had way more.
So you going with Gucci?
All day.
All right. Thank you, Martrell.
Yeah.
All right. CJ and G.
Yo, hello.
Yeah, what's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing well. What about you?
I'm doing great. I'm here with my boyfriend Gee.
Oh, what's up, man?
All right, CJ and G on here on the mic. Go ahead.
Live on the chat. But yeah, first off, I loved it. I was team Jeezy from the start, but you know, I fuck with Gucci too.
No cursing. No cursing.
Oh, I'm so sorry. And I don't watch about 5 of y'all little things in here. Sorry.
Go ahead.
But that's how lit I was anyway. But I was, you know, I think Jeezy kind of won the versus battle.
Jeezy won by a landslide. It wasn't even fair. Gucci had his back against the wall. He tried to throw little shots at Jeezy, try to take him out of his character, but Jeezy wasn't playing all that because Gucci, you know, every time you can see in the Gucci, you know, his posture. Every time Jeezy went on, he turning his back, talking to his homeboys, and you know, acting like he wasn't even interested in the battle. But
he did a little bopping to the.
He showed him respect because he's a musician.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he like music, but at the same time, Jeezy won by a landslide, and all that 10 bands and all that stuff, man. They need to squash that because who wants somebody, you know, watching it, you know what I'm saying, on them still after 20 years, you know, they can squash that. But if this man want to squash that, you don't have to just mess with him like that. You can just keep it cordial, just don't mess with him, but just squash it anyway. Y'all don't have to keep all this street mentality. Oh man, he tried to do all this right here. Man, that was a long time ago. They were young and dumb.
Right, you don't gotta hold that grudge forever. Let that hurt go. But you won't. That don't mean not look over your back. And you know, you got your bodyguards. But Team Jeezy.
All right. Well, thank you, CJ and G.
Thank you.
Appreciate
All
it.
right. All right, Mr. Omega 317.
I'm back. Look, the winner is Atlanta. The winner is Compound. The winner is P with QC. The winner is Jeezy. The winner is Gucci. There's no losers tonight. Nobody lost tonight. Everybody won. You know what I'm saying? Jeezy is more corporate. Gucci is more to the streets. And they both gave their audiences what their audiences wanted. I'm team Gucci all day, but they gonna technically say Jeezy won it. But I'm team Gucci all day. Technically, Jeezy won because he played more bangers. But I say Gucci won because Gucci played that real Gucci played that real beef stuff, that real drama stuff. Gucci played his real stuff. That, like, if you gonna have a versus or a battle, Gucci played all the battle hits. That was the difference to me. Gucci played battle hits. So if you're gonna have a versus to go against each other, Gucci kill him. Because at the end of the day, if you send somebody to kill you, I don't care if it's 10 bands. You put 10 bands on my head, where my keys at? Right here on my head. They coming from my head. They not coming from my chain. Get out of here. Y'all know that. But Gucci won, but Jeezy won. But everybody won. Atlanta won.
Gucci won, but Jeezy won, but everybody won.
Nobody lost tonight, Nick. Nobody. Nobody lost.
We all won tonight.
We all. Hey, look. I have been waiting to see them do So Icy together for damn near since they made that song. I got to see it for the first time tonight. I've been waiting. Like I'm at a venue right now taking pictures, doing an event right now, taking pictures. You know what I'm saying? But
is that a
phone? No, I'm outside on that patio on the deck. I'm in the smoke area.
No, the phone.
Yeah.
What did you tell us?
My camera.
That's the camera? That's the camera? Oh, it looked like a flip phone.
Yeah, I got my camera. Yeah, Nick. Everybody won. Atlanta won tonight. Compound won tonight. Do you understand that they didn't necessarily end their beef, but Jeezy basically that was his way of saying, like, look, hey, I'm grown now, bro. What I did back then was what I did back then. We on some other stuff now. We grown now, bro. Hey, we like, you know, I made mistakes in my past. Now it's time to move on from them.
All right, thank you, Mr.
I'm out.
All right, he got an echo. What's up, William?
Hey, how y'all doing, everybody? Everybody doing good?
What's up? Where you calling from?
Man, I'm from Miami-Dade County, man. Miami, Florida, man.
305.
I just want everyone, from Miami. I want everyone to know, man, I gotta give it to Jeezy, man. But you know, I respect Gucci. I respect Jeezy. I was happy to see them come together tonight, but you know, they were right. You know, like Gucci kept trying to be in like a fighting term. You know, he was very aggressive. But if you know music, man, like if you really know music, you know Jeezy got all the hits, man. You know everybody could sit in a trap and listen to Gucci, right? But Jeezy got all the hits. You go to all the clubs in Miami or wherever, all you gonna hear is Jeezy, man. That's all you gonna hear is Jeezy. Everybody gonna play Jeezy, and Jeezy ain't even play half of the songs that I thought he was gonna play, cause he got plenty of them. You understand? But I feel like Jeezy won, and I was really happy to see them play So Icy. You know, that was the biggest song tonight that I wanted to see. You know, like everyone said that they wanted to see that song. I wanted to see that song, but I'm a Jeezy fan and I'm a Gucci fan. But I felt like Jeezy kept his composure, and you know, he got all the hits. To me, I'd rather listen to Jeezy. I'm just being honest, you know. But
all right, they sending you heart eyes and they sending you all kind of emojis in the chat. What's your social media where they could find you, because the girls are going crazy in the chat?
Man, sorry, I don't. All I look at is YouTube and World Star. That's all I look at, man. I ain't had social media in 7 years, man. You know, I don't be on that,
William is a player, guys. All the girls that put heart eyes in the chat, he's a player, because all the players don't never have social media because they get caught up quick. because
You
they be
right. Hey, you
hoes.
right though. You
So
know what?
I'm
Get in
gonna
trouble.
put William in. Listen, ladies that left the hard eyes. I'm gonna put William in the whole category for y'all. Okay,
Damn.
straight
Hey,
like
but that
that.
was a great verse. It was a great versus battle tonight, man. Respect to Gucci and Jeezy. But you know, I gotta give it to Jeezy, man. He always had the hits to me. I always listened to all his albums. That's the hit wonder right there, Jeezy, man. Well, all of y'all have a great day, have a great night, and it was a great battle tonight. Love,
Thank
love to
you.
Atlanta, man.
All right, thank you,
You have a
William.
great night, Neek, and champs of everything. Thank you.
Have a good night, bro.
All right, Bree.
Yeah, I gotta give it to Gucci.
All
First off,
right.
his whole
Wait, wait,
performance,
wait,
he
wait, wait, wait,
performed
wait,
it.
wait. Before you go. Somebody said Neek like that too. Wait. Nah, I'm reacting to y'all in the chat. Like y'all was sending heart eye emojis. I looked at the chat and I responded to the chat. Don't put that man on me for what y'all put in the chat. I like my niggas ugly.
You hear
Okay?
me? Me too.
I like my niggas rough.
But won't
That's
nobody
not
else
my
wanna.
type. I like my niggas rough. I like my niggas ugly with a lot of intelligence. Okay? Now go ahead, Bree.
Yeah, I feel like it. I gotta give it to Gucci. He performed all his songs and all that. Jeezy was kind of like born. He was kind of like Monica. You know, Monica had all the hits, but Brandy performed her music type shit. I don't know. I'm sorry for cussing.
Wait, what you say? What you say?
I feel like Gucci performed all his songs. He stood up the whole entire time, and that's how I feel like he won. Jeezy's look kind of dry, and I feel like Gucci kept the same energy. What do people suspect? And of course, Jeezy wasn't gonna act like that. He about to marry what that Chinese lady, Vietnamese
Hi,
lady.
me, my.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. He can't really do too much. What can he? You know what I'm saying. He got to protect her brand too, because they don't want to make it seem like she was marrying some type of gangster or something like that. I feel like that's what I feel like. And I don't see how everybody's saying now that Jeezy won. Jeezy performance on the versus battles was kind of like dry. He kind of got it more up and did more closer to the end, but Gucci never sat down or none of that. Like, so that's how I feel like he won.
All
You
right,
saying
thank
Gucci
you,
came with
Bree.
that energy, huh?
Thank you, Bree. Ace, what up?
Yeah, what's up, man? I think Jeezy won, man. I think, you know what I mean? Like, Gucci came off, he was spinning from the beginning. He was talking about in the first round. The first track he spit, he was talking about Jeezy. Jeezy sat back, he relaxed, he came back and countered. It's like a boxing fight. When you're in the battle, Gucci went first every time. Jeezy got to sit back and see what he spit, see what he played. Jeezy came out and fired it, and he just counted every time. I think he won. It was a landslide in my eyes. You know what I mean? I know they got beef, it's things that go on the street that we don't want to talk about. But at the end of the day, if it's about rap, bars, and certain verses, and when it comes to verses, because we ain't talking about hooks and nobody else being on the hook, we talking about straight bars. Definitely Jeezy got it. He smoked them to me in my eyes. I don't know what nobody else thinking. I mean, we all watched the battle. It definitely was. I had the score. It was kind of like 18-8. You know what I mean? With two ties. That's just my eyes.
Hey,
All
Ace.
right, thank you, Ace.
All right. Later,
All
y'all.
right, all right. Somebody said, wait, how is he ugly if you're attracted to him, Neek? That sounds anti-black. What? What are you talking about? I like intelligence. I'm sorry. First of all, there's people who are attracted to looks. There's people who are attracted to sex appeal. There's people who are attracted to a multitude of things. I'm attracted to black men who are smart, but sometimes, often, they are ugly. Okay, and that's just that on that. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? That sounds anti-black, bitch. I like black niggas, but I like them to be intelligent, and sometimes they be ugly. I'm not a Tamar Braxton type of female who claim that ugly niggas are fine and say that he fine and he this and he that. I call it what it is, okay? And I like smart niggas, and sometimes they be ugly. Period. Okay. Now let's go on to the next.
Hey, hold on one second. Let me say this real quick.
Oh wait, we just went to
I bet this, and I want somebody to get on here and just let me know, without putting it out there, because I like the way everything is flowing. But a lot of this battle, I guarantee you, I put money on it. It went on the blue side or the red side. That's all it is. If you team blue, you Jeezy. You came in liking Jeezy, you're gonna leave liking Jeezy. If you team red, you like Gucci. You came in liking Gucci, you left liking Gucci. I put money on that. I ain't trying to put that in the atmosphere, but man, that's the elephant in the room right now, man. I can see it.
All right, we're going to bus 125.
I feel what you're saying, big dog, but they music grew me. Jeezy and Gucci. So you know what I'm saying? So I can't give it neither one. I live both their lifestyles, man. I was young, popping pills when Gucci was doing this shit in 06,
No
07
cursing,
with Brooks.
no cursing.
My bad. But now I'm sitting back. I'm an OG. I'm sitting back chilling. So I can relate to both. So, man, it depends on your lifestyle. Can't give it neither one, man. So, but I give it to both.
Give me a toast. Give me a toast, OG.
Huh?
Give me a toast, OG.
A toast?
I know you've been drinking, man.
Yeah, I'm toasting Bob. You know what I'm saying? My glass kind of toast, man. I got some extra stuff in mind. You feel me? But man, I gotta give it to both of them. They gave it up, man. If you from 35, 40, if you age of 35 and 45, you feel both of their music, man.
Real talk.
Point blank. So it's hard to go against either one. You know what I'm saying? I started off a Gucci fan. You know what I'm saying? I got older. I was a Jeezy fan. I love both their music, but I was in different stages when it come to both of them. So I gotta just give it up for the culture. Period. Point blank, man. No losers, man. The fans, the winners. You dig? So we just gonna keep it like that. Sir. And salute to y'all on y'all platform, man. Keep doing what y'all do. What y'all doing, I'm a supporter.
All right. Thank you, 125. All right, so they in the chat talk about Neek. How you talking about they can't curse, but you just curse? First of all, players mess up. My bad. I don't mean to curse. But when y'all curse, I'm here to let y'all know and remind y'all don't curse. So if y'all see me slip, then that's what y'all here for, to lift me up and tell me don't be slipping. Okay? Because I don't need to slip, just like y'all don't need to slip. Period. Okay? And that's on period. Now let's go to the next person. Tina Turner, what's up?
Not Tina.
Hey. Listen, it was a tie, in my opinion, because they both represent for the culture. Jeezy and Gucci both represent for the culture. So it was a tie because it was nothing but a representation for the culture. Besides Gucci being so petty, okay, which I like that. I liked his little pettiness. But then Jeezy got right back at him with the hey, listen, I extended my hand out to you. I'm trying to be a grown man, and we're going to do this, we're going to do that, right? So if they didn't have a conversation beforehand, that last song would have never happened. So clearly they had already talked about what was going to go on, what was going to happen in this whole verses, or else they wouldn't even have done that last song.
That was so they could get paid. You gotta, if you want to get your check, you gotta follow the rules.
No. Ain't no money in that.
No, they get money. They get money for them verses. They get money.
Oh, okay. But I mean, shit. If
hey, I slipped, but hey, we gotta keep it to a minimum.
Did I curse? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Well, my thing is, okay, so Gucci was going at him from the start, right? So Gucci was going at him from the start. At the end of it, they did that song together, which means this was all propaganda. It was all propaganda. It was all to get everybody together. It was what, 1.6 million people watching. Besides Instagram, it could have been 2 million plus with Instagram, Apple TV, all that. So I'm pretty sure they had a conversation ahead of time about all that, or that last song would have not happened because Gucci was going hard. Gucci was going hard on Jeezy.
All right. Thank you, Tina Turner.
All right.
All right.
Hey, Phil, what's
Miss
up?
Miss Rice said they do not get paid for verses. Yes, they do. Brandy and Monica on their verses, they kind of spilled the beans, and Brandy kept saying, like, I want to get another bag like this. Like, if you watch the Brandy and Monica verses, you definitely know that they get paid for these verses. And I'm pretty sure that Gucci Mane and Jeezy did it for the bag, because now they're streaming on Apple Music, which Timberland and Switzerland get paid for sponsorship. They have Diddy for Ciroc as sponsorship. They have Apple Music, that's the streaming app, and they're getting paid for this, which the talent is also getting paid. So sorry, Miss Rice, or My Rice, if you didn't know, they getting paid for this.
And
now
let me tell you this. You see, when it came on, they had that big Ciroc sign right there, and that lady came on representing
paid,
Ciroc.
period.
That's all I'm saying, sponsorship. And I'm gonna tell you this too. They not about to get on nobody's platform and give them all them streams and all that money and not get a cut of the pie. They've been in the game over 20 years. Come on now.
For sure.
Right. Now, Fez, what's up? What you thinking? What's going on?
Nick, hey, you know what? I ain't even seen the show, but the point is for them to come together for the younger generation. I ain't even see it. I've been working since the whole time since you left from the other one. But I just, from the beginning, once they said they're going to go ahead and do it, that was 100. For the younger generation, I'm going to catch up on it, but I just want to salute y'all in the show. And yeah, that was, and then another thing, Jeezy and Gucci, both of them pretty much on the same level. You know what I mean? You got to give them their flowers while they here. But I appreciate them, bro, for going in there and do their thing. So that's what's up.
Hey man, you real intelligent, bro. Real talk.
I mean, shit. Excuse me. Sorry, Nick.
Watch.
My bad.
Come on now.
I've been around the corner a couple times, so I just know, somebody tell you to don't go around that corner, it's a hole right there. Don't go around that corner. People hit all spears all the time, so as long as you can bounce back from them, you great.
All right.
Bro.
Romello?
Yes, how you doing?
What's up?
Ain't nothing. I was just listening to everybody, but one thing I'm gonna say about that champs of everything, he was right. Either you're gonna roll with the red or the blue. See, people don't know about that. I don't blame G. Sorry about that. I apologize. I don't blame Gucci. I have been set up and try to get robbed the same way. See, people out there, they acting like forgiveness. You cannot forgive nobody who trying to take your life. So it's a rap battle. Big Man said it right there in the middle. The one on the line with you, he right. It's a rap battle. When you hear 50 Cent going at Ja Rule, Jada Kiss, all of them, you say it's a rap battle. They're just like, give you the perfect example. When Jay-Z and Nas, think about it. Jay-Z came all the way out and said, your baby mother's, that's skeeted on your baby mother. You suck, all that type of stuff. She swallowed my babies, whatever. It's a rap battle. It's I'm from up top. And I'm from up top. I'm from New Jersey. These Southern people, they don't know against Jeezy is more like I tell you like this, Jeezy is more like commercial. Big Man in the middle on your line, he right. Jesus more commercial. Gucci is more streets. So you got two types of battle rapping. And when you battle, I don't care. Just like Floyd Mayweather say. You remember the man who was trying to shake Floyd Mayweather's hand in the ring and he punched him in the face? Hey man, you protect yourself at all times. It's a rap battle, it's war. So I don't really get it, but to me who won it like this is both from one. I liked it how they ended it at the end, but they was going from street battle. If you talking about from commercial on the radio, or you talking about street. Gucci brought all his street bangers from the street. Then you got Jeezy coming from the commercial side from the radio. So both of them, one, it ain't like I say Now he had a battle T.I. because it'd have been radio against radio. Or Lil Wayne, it'd have been radio music against radio music. And then I can understand. But when you're trying to do street against commercial, you got these people coming on here because they saying Gucci is disrespectful. Man, you in war. Just like you told her earlier. You know, then she get on here. She don't know nothing about getting paid. You right. Both of you all are right. I love both of y'all. Because one thing y'all say made it so much sense. These boys been in the game for 20 years. They is not gonna let Swiss Beat, Timbaland, and Puff Daddy make all the money while they sitting there putting it all out there. So when he did the truth, he just did the truth. You got to suck it in. You got to protect yourself at all times. It's a war. We in battle. So I mean, I don't get it. Most of these Southern guys are people out here. No offense to Southern people. I got a lot of people from down south as well, but they don't understand. 50 Cent said it perfectly. When he went at Ja Rule, when he went at Fat Joe, he brought everything out, all on the radio. So when you in a battle, it's like that. I give you a perfect example. Trump and Biden. Don't you see how Trump talk? Oh man, you got old timers. Oh my God, he need to shut up. I mean, it's a battle. It's a war. I mean, what you want them to do? Get on here and sound like two kids? Come on now. Let's be for real. That's all I have to say.
Thank you, Romello.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Mufasa.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
So you need to cut off your TV or whatever is in the background. It's an echo.
Can you hear me now?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I say both on one. I fuck with both. I mess with both on.
No cursing. No cursing.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I mess with both on. My son, my baby right here, he say Gucci one, but I say both on one, man. They two different lyricists. You know what I'm saying? They two whole different lyricists, man.
All right, that's all you wanted to add?
Yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
All right, thank you.
All right.
All right, and thank you for the donation, Tina Turner. I appreciate it. Jersey Exit 9176. What's up?
Hi, good night. I just wanted to say I'm a fan of both of them, Gucci and Jeezy. My nephew is a Gucci fan. My brother loved Jeezy. But I just want to say, piggybacking off of Romello, these both are grown men. You know, they've been in this industry for 20 years. They've seen a lot of people get killed. But when it comes to the beefing and the battling, it's a different type of warfare going on. We got kids killing each other. So for Jeezy to stand up and try to squash everything and be a man about it, I salute him for that. You know, Atlanta won, the culture won, but at the end of the day, we got kids killing kids. So for him to try to stand up and try to stop it any way he can, I salute him for that. So one for the culture.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, salute.
All right, CJ.
Yeah, how's it going?
What's up? What's up?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
That's Team Jeezy right there.
Yeah, man, I want to piggyback on something. Yo, look, this is a versus battle. For the fact that Gucci didn't realize what he did 20 years ago would give him the advantage in a battle, when Jeezy made the mistake of sending somebody for his chain, you got to live with that consequence forever. That man gonna say whatever he want to because he survived your attack, and then he did nothing but grow. He did the same thing just like everybody else did. Like Jeezy, you went and bought land. Gucci just got enough money. He just didn't choose to buy land. Not as smart. But with his battle though, when he brought it directly to you, disrespectfully, this is a battle. Gucci won hands down. Hands down. Jeezy, his whole posture was wrong. He didn't know how to deal with it. He didn't know how to either to be cool or to relax or enjoy the music or be mad. He didn't know what to do. And Gucci just disrespecting him the whole time. Like, it's a battle. And he brought it. So yeah, for this versus battle, yeah, Gucci won, hands down. Not saying Jeezy didn't come with it, but Gucci won hands down for the battle. For the
That's
battle.
a good observation, bro.
Yeah, for the
All right,
battle.
thank you, CJ. All right, going on to AP. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Oh, shit. Oh, yo.
You started off cursing. First of all, watch your mouth, okay?
All right, cool. My opinion, Gucci won because he been doing this shit and like
Hey. Go ahead.
he been doing this. And if you want to go like from the battle, Gucci was turned up. He was stating all facts. When the truth came on that song, it wasn't really none Jesus could play. So yeah, I gotta give it up for Gucci.
All
And
right,
that's
thank
it.
you, AP.
All right, no doubt.
All right. Somebody in the chat. Hold on, wait, where'd Shorty go? She said she cut everybody off. I cut people off when they curse, Kay. Okay. Now I messed up and I slipped and said a curse word, but I don't want nobody cursing on my show. So I'm gonna hold myself accountable and saying players mess up. But if somebody mess up, I'm gonna say hold, stop, pause, and we're gonna keep the cursing to a limited amount. Now, if you don't understand how this show is run, maybe you need to exit stage left and go somewhere else. All right. Peace. Mika, what's up?
Hey y'all.
Hey
I
now.
feel like Jeezy won the battle. Can you hear me, Neat?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, I feel like Jeezy won the battle just because of the maturity level he had. Like Gucci Man did do his thing too. I won't deny that, but when he did do the disrespectful type of stuff, and I want to say SHIT, but I know I can't cuss on a platform. Respect, but I feel like Jeezy handled that in a better way than Gucci Man did. I think Gucci Man was trying to, I don't know who he was trying to put on the front for or put on a show for, but that's what he did. You know what I mean? And that was disrespectful because you really did kill somebody. Like life and death is serious matters. So why would you even do that? And then when he did that, Jeezy came, he had to stop the show for just a little bit of time to say, like, hey, like, nigga, we not even on that. Like, chill, bro. Like, why would you even come with the disrespect like that? But I think Jeezy won the battle because Jeezy was more mature than Gucci Mane. That's how I feel.
All right. Thank you, Mika.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And also another thing that I want to say to the people like, oh, why did you say this or that? First of all, this is my show that I put in blood, sweat, and tears in. So if I slip, that's my slip. But if you come on, respect my show and don't curse. Period. This is my show. Okay. I put in the work on this show each and every day, day and night, hours and hours upon videos and upon videos. So if I say don't curse, don't curse. I don't care if I say 20 million curse words. This is my show. And that's on
Fact.
period. So I don't understand why y'all keeping on in the chat. Like, this is my YouTube show. Now, like I said, I can hold myself accountable for slipping, but going forward, let's keep the cursing to a minimum and let the show go on. Now, Stephanie, what's up? What you feeling?
Girl, well, hello. First of all, how y'all doing?
Hey, boo.
All right.
Doing
So
good. How you doing?
I'm fabulous. Let's just be clear though. So I'm from the South. I've been in the South all my life, and this was a versus battle for trap music that was started in the South. Am I wrong or am I right?
No, you're right about that.
All right. So then, when we say culture, we mean the culture that was started by the trap. And hands down, that's Gucci, if I'm not mistaken. Hands down. Now, Jeezy did have his little thing, where he had a lot more commercial hits that people up north or people that ain't jumped off the porch yet, they rock with it a little bit more because they wasn't in the trap. But if we going off of what it was meant to be, Gucci won. And it don't matter what Gucci feelings was or how he was acting or how he was moving or he may feel some type of way. He got the right to. 05, 06, 07, we was riding in Grand Marquises and Chevys on 30s. You know what I'm saying? Out here, like, and bumping Gucci. That was when Gucci was really messing with Yo Gotti back then. We was on Gucci. Like Gucci ran trap music. Gucci started trap music. Let's be very clear about it. So, you know, Jeezy, maybe y'all should have put Jeezy with T.I. They both was, you know, Billboard hits. That's cool. That's cute. Like what Jeezy say about Gucci classic, I'm a dog. He said that's cute. Yeah, it's cute when you was on that Billboard, but we was really in these streets. So like let's these is two totally different lanes, two totally different genres. Gucci is the godfather of trap music. It ain't no other way to say that.
All right. Thank you, Stephanie.
Of course.
All right. African Flower, what's up?
Okay, so the lady that said that Jeezy and Gucci talked about it first before the show, even though they did talk about it, but it doesn't mean that Gucci did not feel the way he felt. I think that his feelings were real. He was trying to showcase, hey, I'm here for a reason. I'm here to show you I'm still, I guess, mad about what you set up. And at one point, Gucci even said that I told you if I was going to do this, I was going to do this. So this was planned, but it still doesn't mean that it's fake. It's still pretty much real. But I think the thing that got through Gucci is when Jeezy was like, this is for King Von, this is for Mo 3, this is for this person. I think it really showed it's bigger than us. This is for the culture, this is for the young men that are killing each other. So I think this was the breaking point of getting through to Gucci, because Jeezy was trying to do that the whole time, but that's the reason why I think the ending came together.
All right. Thank you, African Flower.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. We got Alfila back, and then let's go to Mr. O.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
What's up?
Chilling. Now I'm an old head, you know what I'm saying, G Cole. But I love the verses. They did it for the culture. They did it for everybody. But I really think Jesus won it because he was on the grown man thing. One thing about it is that don't nobody know their truths. You know what I'm saying? We all in our own worlds. We really don't know what went on with that. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, all we doing is hearing it from the music. You know what I'm saying? Two rights don't make a wrong. You know what I'm saying? I mean, two wrongs don't make it right. You know what I'm talking about? So you got to understand that these cats, they have, if they have animosity, that ain't nothing for us to judge. Well, I mean, we judging by their music right now. Pretty much is what we're doing. But you got to understand, whatever they did it for the culture the whole time they did it. Every single track they did. So, I mean, I love some Gucci, man. I listen to his music. But Jesus, my boy, I went for Jesus on that one, you know? Hello? I couldn't hear you, brother.
I said I feel you on that one, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, it as a whole, they both won, and as a culture, we won. And I mean, you can say it's a battle or whatever you want to say. If it was gonna be a war, I mean, but this is what we need to bring us back to reality, as far as us like squashing beefs and getting away from all these young people dying and going through what they're going through. We need to wake this culture up and get back to what we used to, and forget all this money and bling bling and everything, and go from where we from and our culture and how we were raised. And I mean, a lot of young people don't know that, so that's why I think those two guys really brought out, and especially when they did that so icy. I was thinking one of them was gonna do it as just to make one of each other mad, but I like the way they did it together, even though they was getting the bang for it, but they did it the right way, you know.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna say another thing too, bro. Just on kind of going along with what you were saying. I like the fact how like Jeezy took the high road, and if he would have jumped right in there with Gucci Man, it would have been a big old mess.
Right.
But if you notice towards the end, he kind of got him to lean with him a little bit when he said, yeah, Gucci Man and Jeezy finna be at Compound. it's kind of like he loosened him up a little bit, because I see it from Gucci Mane's side too.
Right.
It's like being in the penitentiary. If somebody do something to you, as long as we in the penitentiary, man, we can't be homies. You feel me? So his perspective is, as long as we here on earth, you know what I mean? We in this rap game, I can't trust you. But I think that he started to see Jeezy's authenticity as the night kind of wore on, and it kind of made him think, because I've been watching Gucci Mane on all these platforms, man, and just like he wouldn't let that beef go with Angela Yee. It's like he really a good person, but he stand on what he stand on when he say something. You feel me? And he was really trying to stand hard on that. I don't mess with you tonight. But I think Jeezy got him to open up a little bit, and I only see like good things going forward between these two brothers. You feel me?
Yes, sir. They were both genuine. They were both very genuine guys, and like I like to tell people, it's like, before you judge these books, you gotta see that there were other people in the mix of this stuff that made this happen between them, and they didn't. You know what I'm saying? One person probably didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? And they dissing each other for no reason. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I looked at it. But they came together tonight, and they made that bond, and they showed this culture what we can do when we together. And that's the way I look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right about that, bro.
All right. Thank you, Mr. O. We're going to go to the next caller.
All
Thank
right,
you.
love y'all, man. Appreciate it. I just subscribed and everything, so we good. You know what I'm saying? I like this channel.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. We're going to go to Tone.
Oh, it's time.
Yeah, don't act like you falling asleep on my stuff.
No, I let no do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to wake up. Don't be acting like you falling asleep on my stuff. I don't appreciate that.
But now I don't know if it's my phone, if it's y'all mics or something, but it's staticky sounding. But I can hear y'all. But nah, for real, I just watched the show for real. It's clean. But I honestly think Gucci. I'm for real. I don't like neither one of them. They ain't my taste in music, but I like Gucci because Gucci. I mean, I like both of them because they both went there for their own reason. You know what I'm saying? Like Gucci went there. And Jeezy know why he brought Gucci on there. He know that Gucci don't give a you feel me? So he know that Gucci got that animosity towards him still. So why would he bring him on if he know that he did that in the past? And he know what Gucci gonna bring up on the stage of his verses. You know what I'm saying? So he knew what was gonna come up in the show. But I see what Jeezy was doing too, trying to bring everybody together. But man, Gucci's a real street man. He's not gonna let that go past him. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got their own ways of looking at the thing. I mean, I like it because they both got on it because they get more views, get more money, get more. You know what I'm saying? They both getting that for sure. But they both got their own ways and own view of things, why they went on the show. You know what I'm saying? Jeezy went on the show to bring Gucci to probably make all the shooting and stuff stop. You know what I'm saying? But Gucci be like, man, I don't care about none of that. You know what you did in the past. I'm still on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't change the past. I don't care what nobody say. Like the other day, I got a gun put up to my head. You feel me? I'm not finna shake his hand when I see him awkwardly apologize to my mama and say I ain't killing. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you almost took my life. Either my life or yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna, you know what I mean? It's always that's always gonna be with me. When I see him all the time, I'm always say, oh yeah, that's the dude that didn't kill me. You know what I mean? I'm not finna, oh, you trying to get some money together? No, all because it's about money and trying to change something. No, you just trying to kill me. You can still kill me. And, you know what I mean? You ever watch what that show called with Eazy-E? Them niggas, it's all type of shit. Niggas and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about you from this world at all. So, like, even though they try to get their money together and stuff like that, but Gucci still got his ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gonna change at all. I like it though. It's a good little show. And I like how they both came up on there.
All right, thank you, Tom.
Thank you, bro.
All right, Official Poetic.
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
All right, so all right, from the jump, I had Jeezy for the win because I knew he was gonna kill. You know, I knew he was gonna kill Gucci based on the songs that they was going, you know, against each other. But I felt like Gucci didn't really have no classic like crazy classic that can hang with Jeezy though, you know. And you know, regardless of if it's battle or not, it shouldn't be no they should be respectful and keep it professional at the end of the day. So that's all I gotta say.
All right, thank you, Official Poetic. Malcolm McCrory.
What's up with it?
What up?
What's
What
up
up?
with you, Malcolm?
Ain't not much, man. I feel like Gucci got washed. Simple and plain. He got washed. I don't see how one or two or even three diss tracks beat 16 or 17 tracks. People say he won because of the diss tracks. He only played like 3 diss tracks. And for real, them diss tracks wasn't even that sweet. Jeezy washed that boy. Simple and plain. He got him out of there. And
Hey, Malcolm,
what's up, bro?
let me interject just real quick. You ever been to Atlanta?
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you this. This is just my take on it. I'm from the West Coast, right? But when I was in the A, right? I heard Jeezy, I heard all the big songs he was on. He had the whole corporate push behind him. And a lot of people in a lot of different states, they heard him. They were saturated with his music, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I felt like just on a homegrown base, I felt like Jeezy really had the city. Gucci Mane really had the city too. I just felt like more people around the country, they just not up on his catalog as much as Jeezy. So when you talk about hits, like you've been to Atlanta before, a lot of people that ain't never really been to Atlanta, they might think that those Gucci Mane songs wasn't hits. But to me, a lot of them songs was hits from being in Atlanta and from hearing them and seeing the vibe they had in the club. You feel me?
Of course, yeah. Gucci songs is going to hit different for some cats in Atlanta versus cats out here where I'm from in Ohio. But I'm saying Jeezy's hits was a hit in New York. It was a hit in Houston. It was a hit in LA. It was bigger than just Atlanta. Now, I know this was something that was a battle that was rooted in Atlanta, and Atlanta's going to feel it more than anybody else going to feel it. But I'm speaking for hip hop as a whole. Man, Jeezy bodied that boy. He got him up out of there. He bodied that boy. And I like Gucci. I love me some Gucci. I used to bump Gucci in high school. Love Gucci. But man, that boy only played like 3 diss tracks, man. And I feel like he got washed, man. And both of those guys are very impressionable on today's younger artists. So, what Gucci say, these young artists is going to take heed to it, and they're going to want to be like Gucci and do what Gucci say. And, the same with Jeezy. So I respect the way Jeezy handled himself and took the high road and let it be known like, hey, bro, I know me and you been through our BS. But man, we got people like Mo3 that just got killed, Von that just got killed, Nipsey then got killed, Bankroll then got killed. All these rappers then got killed. And if you ask these young rappers who was their favorite growing up and who did they look up to, they gonna say Jeezy, Gucci, T.I., Ross, Wayne. They gonna mention us. So for us to come out here on some BS talking about we smoking on Pookie Runts and all this so crazy shit. Like, man, come on, bro.
Hey, too many curse words.
My bad.
All right, thank you, Malcolm.
Thank you,
First
Malcolm.
of all, y'all talk about where's Neek. First of all, can I walk to the kitchen and come back for a second without like goodness gracious? I had to get a snack, but I'm here. Okay. For those of y'all who like where Neek at, I'm here. I had to walk to the kitchen, get me a snack, and come back. Now I'm here. Now, okay. Now we're gonna go to Ego the Boss, but watch the curse word. I mean, first of all, y'all already done messed up my money because it done been too many curse words flying. I done dropped a curse word. Y'all done dropped too many curse words. Y'all done already messed up my monetization. So for anybody who want to support my channel and anybody who came on the live that dropped a curse word before I did, y'all need to send me a super chat and support the channel, okay? Because y'all already done messed up my money anyways, and then I messed up it even more by dropping a word. But my cash app for anybody who wants to support my channel is Neek at Night 12. It's Neek at Night 12. And Neek at Night is spelled NIQUEATNITE 12. For anybody who wants to support my channel, because we done all messed up the live, okay? We done all messed up we done all messed up the live, but hey, this is how I feed my daughter. This is how I feed myself. This is how I feed my household. So I'm gonna need y'all to come through with the super chat because we done messed up the money. Now let's go to Ego. What up?
What up, though?
What up?
Hey, basically,
I'm not drunk, y'all.
nah, look.
They saying Nick drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm just saying for real. Like I'm not drunk. But what's up, Ego? What's up? What up?
All right, so look, right? Coming from an artist perspective, you know what I'm saying? I'm Aggo the Boss on Instagram. I got videos and music myself, you dig? And basically, coming from an artist perspective, if they say something about a battle rap, you know what I'm saying, then you got to bring out, you know what I'm saying, you got to bring out everything you got or whatever.
Thank you, Tess, for the donation.
Huh?
Go ahead. I was just thinking somebody.
All right.
Go ahead.
Okay. So basically, from the beginning, I told my cousin, I was like, yeah, Jeezy gonna win. When he said Gucci was gonna win or whatever, I looked at him like in disbelief, like, come on, man, like you really think that, you know what I'm saying? So basically, as it started, Gucci just came out real hard. You know, he went straight at his neck. Just like if you look at any real battle raps and stuff like that, like they be getting in each other's face, like they be spitting each other's face, like things get real personal, and that's how they win. You know what I'm saying? So basically, as it went on, he basically had more bangers. You know, he was cranking more and things like that. Mainly all Jeezy songs was like old school songs and stuff like that. But Gucci got way more, you know what I'm saying, better, like up to date songs and stuff like that. And another thing that I noticed or whatever, like when Gucci was talking to Jeezy, he was actually talking to him. And when he was rapping to him, he was actually looking at him and talking to him. But every time Jeezy said something, even after he disrespected his, you know, his dead homie who, you know, allegedly came to, you know, Jeezy sent and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when he was saying that, he was looking down at the ground and
Thank y'all
looking.
for the donations. Sorry, don't mind me talking. Keep talking. I'm just thanking him for the donations. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, he was looking at the ground and looking at the stage like he dropped something and, you know what I'm saying, and all this other stuff. And I'm like, you know, if you talking and if you mean it, then a man, you know, gonna look another man in the eye. And then when you think about like the definition of trap music, you know, that's real people that's coming from the streets and stuff like that. So if you put like real people, you know what I'm saying, coming from the streets in a battle, then yeah, a person gonna say how they feel, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you don't really mess with a dude, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely enjoyed it, and I definitely think Gucci took that win hands down.
All right, thank you, Ego.
All right, that's what's up. Y'all check my music out too.
All right.
All right, for sure, bro.
All right, Kill Him TB. What's up? Because you talking mess in the chat. So what you got to say? Because you talking mess in the private chat. You talking a lot of mess in the private chat, and I'm just like, what's good? Like, what's good?
Hey,
you ain't even sent me no super chat. You ain't even supported my channel, but you talking real.
I ain't saying nothing bad about you. I can see you some money now. That's nothing. That's not a problem.
Real greasy in that background. What's up? What's your thoughts?
Definitely. All right, so this how I feel. I don't understand how everybody's saying Jeezy a bigger person and more mature. It's like they forgetting that Jeezy tried to kill Gucci Mane. So if anybody tried to kill you, if you ever been, you know, set up or anything before, you wouldn't sit there and turn around or turn the other cheek and be like, oh yeah, it's all good, you know, even though it was 15 years ago, everything's cool or whatnot. Like, that's just not how it works, especially if you like really out here or in the streets or, you know, or just anything like that. And yeah, that's all I gotta say, man. I just don't like how everybody like count Gucci out like he just some country dude. That's really how us dudes in the South always, man. That people up north always thought we was country and we, you know, slow and stuff like that. So like if you just ain't always been a Gucci fan, you wouldn't, you know, kind of retain those songs that he had. But yeah, that's all I gotta say.
All right, thank you for coming through. Mika B.
Yes.
What up? We're gonna be on here for about 10 more minutes and then we're gonna get out. I'm gonna get through. It's gonna be Mika B. Then we're gonna go to Cali Cash. Then we're gonna go to King Musa. Niecy, Britt, and then we're gonna go to Marie. All right, and then we're gonna be out.
Okay. So all I want to say is nobody is saying that Jeezy. Well, I am saying that Jeezy was more mature than Gucci Man. And you like, I'm piggybacking off of the guy who just left off before saying that we forgot that he tried to, kill him or whatever. But nigga, just like Gucci Man just got on the thing and disrespected the Jeezy's friend that he killed. So it goes both ways. Like, so you can't look at it like that. Jeezy was the more mature one because he handled with look. If somebody and Nick, you from the West and I'm from the Midwest, and people from the East Coast, they do things differently than we do here in the West, but we do things differently here. And so when you come at somebody like that. But at the same time, you have to think I'm grown now, and that's what Jeezy is looking at it like. Like, nigga, I ain't got time to be playing with you and you standing up here, even though we on live and we in front of the whole country trying to show that you representing something. Nigga, I ain't tripping off of that, nigga. Because if I wanted to get at you, I wouldn't have came in a battle, and that's what people is not understanding. If Gucci Man really had an issue, or if it was really like that, then a nigga shouldn't have showed up to the battle. What you show up to the battle for if you still got an issue? So clearly you don't have an issue. Just like at the end, they both was kicking it. All the girls excited. Yeah, nigga. Because on the real, forget all the battle stuff.
You said a whole bunch of N-words, Mika. I didn't let you slide a whole lot.
Oh, I can't say
nigga? Not too many.
No. Okay, I'm sorry.
The girls excited. That shit was bumping.
I'm sorry, Nick. I didn't mean to disrespect because remember the first time I came on, I didn't curse. So this time I'm not trying to curse. So I'm not gonna say the N-word no more. But I'm just saying, if Gucci Man really had an issue with Jeezy, he would have never came up on the platform and did the battle in the first place. Right or wrong? Or what do you feel, Nick? Because you'll say
I feel
what
like
you feel.
It's about the money at the end of the day. I feel like even if you don't like somebody, if it's a bag in it for you, then you might do something that, you know what I'm saying? You might do something with the ops if it's gonna be the betterment of your situation, your bank account. I feel like
it
was
and that's right, but who do you think? I mean, just looking at the battle, who do you think was the more mature one? Or I don't want to say who won the battle. Honestly, it's not about that.
I feel like it was a show. I feel like it was a show on both sides. I feel like they were cool from the start and they had already squashed it, and I feel like they put on a show. That's just my personal opinion.
Facts, baby girl. Yep, that's facts. Okay. Well, thank you for letting me get on the platform, and y'all have a good night.
Right, you too.
Callie Cash, what up? What up?
How you guys doing? What's up, Nick? What's up, champs?
Somebody said, wait. Before you go, somebody said they don't need that bag though. They don't need the bag. We're in a whole pandemic. Like, yeah, they got money. Yeah, they got money. Yeah, he got real estate. Yeah, he got this and that. But a bag helps. Who don't want more money? Like, they want more money.
Nobody turning down a bag on if it comes, it comes. But
that's when he got the real estate. He used the bag to get the real estate.
Exactly. But let's talk about the music. I think a lot of people put a lot of their personal feelings in it. And of course, I think it's in 3 phases. This battle is 3 phases. You got the beginning, the middle, and the end. In the beginning, I believe Jeezy's classic songs, like I was giving it like 718, 8062, and say that in the beginning. And he just got classic songs. And I think a lot of people, when they say commercial trap, I say, well, these are 2 guys from the same, representing the same music, trap music. We talk about Jeezy being a little bit more commercial because his songs reached a lot more in the national, just reached people a lot more. So you got people in Beverly Hills can hear somebody. So I'm from Cali. I'm from LA. I'm in Long Beach right now. And I love me some Jeezy. I like Gucci Man a lot. He represented for his music catalog. Jeezy, when we talk about commercial, he just reached a lot more people, so we can say that it is commercial. But he's talking about money, cars, women, just like Gucci's talking about money, cars, and women. So that was the first stage. The middle stage was where we had the incident of Gucci playing that diss song. All right to him to play that diss song because it is the battle. But all right to Jeezy to actually to respond the way he responds, to say, hey, I'm more mature. I want to talk about this and talk about that. But Gucci also said, hey, I just can't forget that this was once upon a time happened to me. And I think that you were part of it. And he played a couple songs, and a couple songs were hidden. Final was the fact that they came together for the culture of hip hop. They came together for the culture of Atlanta. They came together for people who didn't know Gucci's Man catalog, who may have heard a little bit of Jeezy's catalog. And then you can sit here and put the two together and say who won. Me personally, I'm gonna rank the battle, and I'm gonna say 20 songs played, I'm gonna go 14-6 Jeezy, 15-5 Jeezy, or 16-4 Jeezy. And
all right. Well, thank
that's
you,
how I
Cali
look
Cat.
at it. I mean, like, really, we're talking about music. If you're an artist, you can sit there and play a couple songs. Wasted was a good song. There's songs that Jeezy didn't even play, R.I.P., stuff like that. He got songs with Yo Gotti. That's how I kind of look at it. And I like Gucci Man a lot. But Jeezy, like when people say it's a landslide, his classic songs, I mean, it's kind of hard to deal with some of them songs, even when they old. That's why they call classics. And Gucci Man has a little up-to-date songs. So that's my take, you guys.
All right, thank you, Cali Cash. All right, King Musa.
All right, so the first thing I want to say that nobody has spoke on about the battle, can we just appreciate the fact that that was legendary as fuck? I mean, like they said, 15 year battle. Oh yeah, my bad. I apologize, but that was legendary. I'm 24 years old, and I actually grew up, witnessing a lot of that. And for them to actually, that I was surprised that they was actually gonna be on the same stage in the same building. So, I'm not even gonna rate the battle. I just appreciate the fact that they actually came together and, did that for the culture. Like Jeezy was saying, this is for the culture. And I'm a big Gucci fan, but that was big as Jeezy. So that was just my take on it. I ain't even finna rate the battle.
All right, thank you, King Musa.
Real talk.
All right, Nisi.
Shit. Anyway, hold on real quick. What's up? I ain't really got much to say. I'm just shit. I'm just rocking with Gucci pretty much. I feel like he got a lot of good songs out of shit like that. And I feel like he do his thing. But anyway, shit. Follow my channel and all that shit. I'm just on here, just to say hello.
You just here to throw off them nails. Let me see them nails.
Oh yes. They
I
it.
see you.
They it.
Yeah, I see you. How your
Anyway,
night doing?
you said thank you for
No
having me.
cursing, Nisi. I got up and walked out real quick, and I heard curse words. Calm it down on the curse words, but go ahead.
My bad. I only said one curse word, but my bad.
No curse words is the goal. No curse words is the goal. Well, go ahead.
Okay, sis, I got you. But thank you for having me, though.
Hey, so you say you run with Gucci Man, huh?
Yes, I rock with Gucci all day. Yes, I do.
Split down the middle.
Yeah, but have a nice night.
She clicked off with an attitude. Nisi, I'm gonna need you to not be spicy. Just don't curse. Britt, what's up?
Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm trying to put my.
All right, we're gonna come back to you if you need a second. Trill Lotto, what's up?
Oh,
man. Hey, her hand is on the button.
No cursing. What's up?
man, I go with Snow, man. Jeezy.
I gotta go with Jeezy, man. Like after Gucci had played at the Truth, the way Jeezy came back, but I'm the realest in it. You know what I'm saying? That was just epic. That was legendary. But I like both of them, but Jeezy, I think Jeezy won.
All right.
Jeezy won. I'm gonna give it to Jeezy.
You gonna give it to Jeezy, huh?
I'm gonna give it to Jeezy.
All right.
he motivational. He motivated me. I'm 25, but when I was in elementary, I was listening to him in the 5th grade. Like he got it.
And how old are you now?
I'm gonna go with Jeezy, man.
How old are you now? You said 5th grade.
I'm 25 now. I'm 25 now.
All right, youngins done enter the chat, y'all. Youngins done enter the chat. Somebody said, Nick, what you eating? I'm eating chips,
Mobile,
y'all.
Alabama.
Okay, you out the Mobile, huh?
All right, shout out to the youngins. 25 and under is young. That's young.
Okay. All right, whatever you say.
All right, thanks for chiming in. All right, so we got Brit number 1 and Brit number 2. What's up to both the Brits?
Hello?
Yeah, you ready
now? Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Can you hear me? I can't hear you. If you can hear me, put your thumbs up, please. Okay. All right. So I want to say I'm from Atlanta. I'm 31. I've been here since I was 30. For me, Gucci won that because it was a battle. And Atlanta thinks Gucci won it. Out of towners think Jeezy won it, but we know Gucci music and we love Gucci. I'm actually from the same area Gucci is from. I feel like Gucci did what he was supposed to do. Like everybody was wondering why he was so tense because he had pressure. That man set him up. So when I finally see you, it's like that for you. Like he just did what I feel like Gucci is real. Like Gucci was not finna sit up here and be fake for the cameras. He really felt that way. He wanted Jeezy to know it. He looked him in his face and said the thing about his dead homeboys. He meant that. And I feel like Jeezy, honestly, Jeezy did not want that pressure with Gucci because he knew Gucci would basically, shut that down. So Jeezy, I feel like Jeezy, had he just been real and just came to Gucci behind the scenes or even just said, you know what? I did something real messed up. I was in a different place at that time. I did something that could have got you killed, and I'm sorry about that. I think Gucci would have took that better. But I feel like because Jeezy went about it, he went about it like real fake. Like to me, that was a fake apology. That was a halfway apology. I'm not taking no halfway apology. So I still got pressure for you. And I feel like Jeezy just kept trying. He tried 3 times to make peace with Gucci. And finally Gucci said, you know what? All right, I'm gonna squash the beef. But I really still don't feel like Gucci really squashed it in his heart. Gucci is the type of person, if you real with him, he gonna be real with you. But if you being fake with him, he gonna be fake with you. So I really feel like he still got pressure for him. Like I think to the end of this age, until Jeezy really apologized, Gucci still gonna have pressure for him. And I feel like Gucci won. Period.
All right, thank you, Brit. All right, Brit number 2. What's up? What's up? All right, you're taking too long. Marie Love _ King. What's up?
What's up? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, loud and
Okay. Do I have any playback or anything?
Nah, you good.
Okay, great. So first off, I just want to say, thank you to both Jeezy and Gucci because they did it for the culture. We got to give everybody their flowers while they're here. They both did amazing. But as far as when it comes down to the battle and the verses, Jeezy won. I'm gonna just have to give it to him. I'm from the Midwest and I'm from Atlanta. I was born in the Midwest, but I moved to Atlanta when I was 10 years old. So at the end of the day, I grew up hearing both of them. I understand Gucci coming to the battle upset. Like she said, he had pressure for him. I understand that this man put a price on your head. I get that. But as far as we going song for song, it's not about what you didn't play. It's about what you play. We going song for song. And Jeezy won it. It's not Jeezy is commercial. Like you said, Jeezy just reached more people. And at the end of the day, all of Atlanta is not saying Gucci won. Half of Atlanta is split just like the world is split. They saying Gucci won, Jeezy won. At the end of the day, the culture won. But like he said, you have to do it for Pop Smoke, for Mo3, for everyone that's been gunned down out here. Like, it's bigger than you and me. Yeah, I messed up, but at the end of the day, I'm just proud of both of them. I'm happy Jeezy was able to man up, and I understand Gucci coming with, you know, his attitude and how he came. Like, at the end of the day, I don't trust you, so I'm not about to sit down, period. But
all right,
that's what it is. Thanks, Neek.
All right, thank you, boo. All right, so that wraps up our live. We almost went 2 hours on this versus aftermath. If you did not catch us live, let me know what you thought about the versus battle in the chat. Let me know who you thought took it, because people might go to sleep and wake up and feel something totally different. They might watch it a second time and feel totally different. So let me know what you guys think about it. And that's that. Thank you to my co-hosts, Alfila / Champs of Everything. I appreciate you. Where can they find you again before we wrap? And then we were going to split.
They can find me on the Champs of Everything YouTube channel. I talk about everything, you know what I mean? From finance to love, you know, to poverty. I talk about everything and try to get clarity with the people, you know.
All right, so Champs of Everything YouTube channel. That's where they can find Alfila. And y'all know where y'all can find me, right here on the channel that you're on, Neek at Night. And you can check out my website, neekatnight.com. I definitely appreciate that. And any support to my channel, definitely look in the description box below. I have a second YouTube channel that's not pertaining to celebrity news at all. I have an Instagram page, which is Neek at Night _ I have a Facebook page, and sometimes I post stuff that I don't post on my YouTube channel. So definitely check me out, the other places I am on social media. Thank you guys for chilling with me. Somebody said, bro, Neek sound annoying as hell. Well, why you still clicked on? Anyways, moving on. They be saying I sound annoying. Most of the guys I know say I sound sexy. They like my voice. I'm like the best voice they ever
No,
heard.
you just have an assertive voice. You know what I mean? It enunciates real nice, and you know, to somebody that can appreciate it, they love it. But to people that might be, you know, not so used to it, it might rub them the wrong way. But I think it's an assertive voice.
They know, but most of the guys that I know, they like my voice. They like my voice. So, anyways, shout out to y'all who tune in. Don't make me know. Never mind. I'm cooling. Like I told y'all, I was about to pour my drink like y'all was pouring y'all drink, and I was chilling like y'all was chilling. So, if you have not subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button, turn on the notification bell so you're notified when I post a video, and make sure you follow me on my other platforms. Also, my co-host on this street stuff, Mr. Champs of Everything, Alfila. Be sure to check out his YouTube channel. He's just now starting out his YouTube channel. So search Champs of Everything on YouTube and you can find him. Shout out to Thomas B, my moderators, and everybody who be holding it down. I see my moderator, D-Love, Crazy Chica, Sheena, she holding it down. S Shark holds it down. A lot of my night owls hold it down. Shout out to y'all, Vocon. I don't want to go through the list of naming everybody, but shout out to everybody who sent in a super chat. Shout out to everybody who hold me down. Shout out to everybody who support the channel. I appreciate y'all. One love. Oh, and Shakir Latif.